Hello, collective or constellation, my beautiful cluster of shining, seeking stars. Welcome to Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi. This is my channel, and I will be your Starchaeologist, aka tarot reader, for this excavation into all that you are. This is your June 2022 tarot reading for Scorpio. This is good for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, my intention is to deliver any messages to you that will help you fulfill your absolute highest potential for the month of June. If you have additional intentions to set, do so now, or a question to ask, please focus on that question as I tune in with spirit and shuffle. I want to call into the space your guides, Scorpio, your angels, your archangels, and invite them all to share whatever, to share whatever it is they have to share for the cluster. What are the messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Whoa. Wheel of Fortune. What are the messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, wow. Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. This could be a big month for you, Scorpio. What's the final card, please? We need one more card, Spirit, for Scorpio. Oh, almost. One more card for Scorpio. There we go. Oh, Eight of Wands. Scorpio. This is cool. So, Scorpio, wow, big synchronicity happening for you. Destiny is stepping in June. Destiny is stepping in. And funny, this is the obstacle position, because once again, there's another sign had a similar situation here where it just made me go, this obstacle's not an obstacle. This is liberation for you. It's something that looks like an obstacle, maybe in, maybe on the outside. It looks a little inconvenient. But it's all happening for your greatest good and your greatest enlightenment. I mean, this is the kind of change that can happen that redirects the course of your life. And I want to say towards good. Eight of Wands. I'm seeing this not only as advice and guidance, but as your destination. It's like this puts you into action. This situation of destiny stepping in, fate stepping in, something aligning in a way that you're like, this is completely outside of my control, and it can go any way. It's like something can take a 180-degree turn in your life. And if it does, first of all, see it as fate. See it as your destiny, Scorpio. Surrender to it, because that is very much Wheel of Fortune energy, is surrendering to that Wheel of Fortune, understanding that we have so much control until we don't, and this is what comes into play in that unknown area beyond our control. But also that even maybe it's not 180-degree turn, maybe it's just synchronicities lining up for you, almost in a magical way, like something perfectly falling into your lap, something magically disappearing that you hoped was going to disappear, something, your life just unfolding in a way that's like, this was gonna happen whether I was doing anything or not. And it could be big moves that happen for you in June, and it could be that those big moves are those things that are going to happen regardless of your role in them. Now, the thing about this is that, as is true with all creation, destruction is a part of that. The obstacle might be that as things take shape for you, as something falls into your lap, as this 180-degree turn shifts the course of your life in a different direction, it might feel like other things are falling apart. Something else has to crumble in order for that shift to happen. Something has to crumble for the stars to align for you in this perfect way, for destiny to step in and say, grab my hand, I'm taking you down this road. I know you didn't have plans to go down this road, but this is where we're going. That means maybe saying goodbye to something you didn't expect to say goodbye to. Watching something fall apart you didn't expect would fall apart. For some of you, this is like this could be something literal, more literal, like a relationship changing, a job going away, something literal like that. For others of you, it could be a belief system. I mean, the tower is so much about destruction for the sake of enlightenment. So that tower can be a psychological tower that comes crumbling down. Something that you believed about your life is just, it no longer can stand. It doesn't have a leg to stand on when destiny intervenes. It doesn't have a leg to stand on when fate comes in and takes you in its arms and opens this door for you. When that happens, it is so crucial, both of these, it is crucial we surrender. We have to surrender to powers like this. Otherwise, something that can become our greatest redirection in life, our greatest liberation, our greatest moment of enlightenment, can actually become incredibly painful and drawn out and full of suffering, only because of our resistance, only because of us pushing back and saying, no, I'm in control, lightning. I'm in control, destiny. And we never win that battle. We never win that battle. We win when we co-create with these forces that are outside of ourselves. And I say outside because really there is no outside, right? There's us and I mean, there's outside and inside only when we're looking at things through the lens of this earthly plane. But when we're looking at the quantum level, when we're looking through our divine, when we've got our divine glasses on, there is no other. There is no outside. We are everything. We are these forces that are greater than ourselves, greater than our little human bodies and minds and egos. We are that bolt of lightning. We're doing that to help ourselves. We are destiny stepping in to realign our lives. We are our own higher power taking our hand and guiding us down this path. And that is what I see for you, Scorpio. This is a moment of trusting that thing greater than yourself, which is also you. Trusting that divine force in your life and choosing to co-create with it rather than resist it. There may be something painful in this. There may be something falling apart in this. Remember, the tower only appears when something needs to fall apart so that something better can be created in its place. The tower only appears when active God intervenes so that something can fall away that we needed to see the truth about. So that we can get closer to more truth, closer to the thing that we're destined for, closer to the thing that we want, that we see for ourselves, ourselves in our most highest expression, the highest expression of ourselves here on earth. All of this is moving you towards that, Scorpio. And the advice is not to sit still. The advice is not to sit still and cross our arms and say, no, thank you, lightning. I will not let you touch me. That's absolutely futile. It is to see the signs, recognize the signs, and be as proactive about it as we can. It's about moving with the wind. This is a gust. This is a hurricane, a gust of wind coming into your month and so powerful, Scorpio, it's taking you off your feet. It's trying to take you off your feet. This is about you saying, great, I'll get my kite. I'll get my kite and I'm going to fly with you. And then for the first time in your life, you fly. You literally fly. You expand yourself. You do something you never thought you could do. You see your own power. You witness your own ability, power, talent, skill. You see what you're capable of. And in this moment, when things are falling apart, you see how you hold things together. You see everything that you're able to hold together. You see how you hold yourself together. And it's this weird thing of, I'm just seeing you, but guys, looking at yourself and being and falling in love with the person that you're seeing. And not to mention, I'm seeing such good things come to you because of this. That's this Eight of Wands. It's like, the advice is action. The advice is saying yes. The advice is to make sure the wind is at your back and you're going with it. You're going with that direction. You're yes-anding the lightning bolt. You're leaning into this. You're leaning with the tower. But the other flip side of this Eight of Wands is I'm also seeing it as the outcome. I'm seeing this as, by saying yes to these things, by yes-anding these things, by taking action, moving with this action, you only invite more action. You only invite more good news rushing towards you, opportunities rushing towards you, all of your desires aligned with where you are actually going. You're not going in an opposite direction of your desire. Everything is so perfectly aligned and you're all headed to the same destination. It's like this is a redirect. I'm seeing this as like a powerful redirection of your life. Wow, I am so curious what this is for you guys. I think this is maybe the most powerful reading of all the signs this month so far. This is huge. I mean, this is really, really, I think has the potential, Scorpio, to be huge for you. And again, this doesn't have to be some huge literal shift in your life. I think for some of you it is. And I think for others of you, this is an internal shift that is going to be so liberating, that is going to make you feel so aligned with yourself, your direction, everything around you. It's like harmonizing. And it's just an internal shift that's different. It's an awareness that takes place, an enlightenment that takes place. Simply by surrendering to where you're being pushed or pulled. Please share. Please tell my nosy self what is going on with you, Scorpio. I would love to see you comment below. It makes my heart so full to hear from you guys. And I know it helps other people in the constellation as well. We're so strong alone, but we are always so much stronger together. And hearing people's hope, dreams, fears, pain, all of those things help us in different ways. We learn so much from each other, and we're comforted so much by each other. So if you feel called to, please share below. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do that as well. I love you for doing that. And if you'd like to support this work, help me do more of it to help you better, please click on my Patreon below. The link is below. You can become a patron for $3 a month. Can you believe that? 1, 2, 3, count them. And if you want sign up for a higher tier, I do offer highly discounted, personalized one-on-one monthly readings with some higher tier patrons, limited spacing for those. So if you're interested, definitely race over there and snag one of those spots. I love you so much, Scorpio. As always, I am rooting for you. Check out your other placements if you're curious and you still have questions. And I'll see you next time.